I'm on?
Yep.
All right. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Welcome to the Internet Sheriff's Podcast for the week of September 29th, 2017. Yo. Okay.
Yeah, all you got to say is,
Okay.
welcome to John P's Internet Sheriff Podcast.
I'm not going to do the corny southern accent. I'm going to do something more like McCree. But anyway, welcome to the John P's Internet Sheriff Podcast for the week of September 29th, 2017. The podcast that says that it's high noon. I'm, of course, John Peterson, and with me is my soundboard deputy. Everyone, let's give it up for the charming JT Vega.
Thank you.
Anyways, first off, let me establish this week's question.
That's right!
Which game have you grown up with? I will put it in the chat. All right, it's established. So now then, let's get this. But before we pop the biscuits off this gravy train, I have a Twitch, a Discord server, and a Deviant Art. So if you want to pop by there for a quick visit or request or what have you, feel free to do so. It's not like me to stop you. Now then, let's get right into this. First off, everybody and their grandmother has heard of the take a knee thing from when it comes to the NFL, thanks to, thankfully, former 49ers person Colin Kaepernick, or some variant of his pronunciation thereof.
Astonished.
Well, NFL President Roger Goodell, or some variant of his pronunciation, has managed to finally come to the realization that maybe opposing the God Emperor was a really crummy idea.
Headshot.
Now, we're hoping to have someone else on who is an expert on politics, but in the meantime, well, more on this as it develops. Praise Keck and all that good stuff.
You're fired.
Up next, but let's move on to the real thing. Card waifus. Now, usually I have this little segment on here called Card Waifus, but considering that this is going to be one involving the panel, or lack thereof in this case, I'm going to need the help of someone. Yo, soundboard deputy! Care to chime in on some card waifus?
I guess so. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to put this on screen sharing mode, and we'll go from there.
All right, let me see what you got here.
All right. Okay. Usually works. All right. Maybe if I move this to a different tab.
All right, so you're
Okay.
trying to
screen share here.
All right, let's see here. Let me look at it.
Or maybe I can.
I think I set it up the wrong way, man. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's just I had to limit the amount of bandwidth that I have right here. So go ahead and link it to me.
All right, I'll link it to you. Just gotta some tabs. Okay. Let's say we start off with a classic.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, here we go again. Come on, don't fry out on me now.
All right. All right.
Oh, jeez. Problem occurred.
A problem occurred? What's going on? Sheriff.
Force reload.
Force
Story of my life.
Damn.
Damn is right, my friend. So in the meantime,
Are you gonna talk about anybody's waifu? Looks like he's having a technical problem. Hold on. The internet cut him off. Anyways, hold on. He'll be right back. Hopefully he will. Let me go ahead and find out, because he's having technical problems. He just left the channel, so he'll be right back. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. So, which game has you grown up with? Okay, the question is that Johnny P is trying to do right now. It looks like Johnny P is planning to do something here. So anyways, let's go ahead and I'll be back. Just keep him busy. Okay, I will, boss. Alright, here we go.
And the sheriff is back.
You're back? Oh, shit.
Alright. Alright.
So what you gonna do?
Falcon Punch!
Yes, my soundboard deputy.
Yep.
Do. Well then, let's say we get cracking on that classic I mentioned. The Dark Magician Girl. Because she's everybody's card waifu, and even I put her on one list back when I did top 10s and for a short while in Deviant Art. All right, I shot you.
So you made any Deviant Art for it? Hello. How's it going?
I'm doing swell. Thanks for asking.
Let's see here. So you like Magician Girl?
Hey, I'm not ashamed to admit that I do, but in my personal opinion, I think she's, and cling tight to a loved one as I reveal this, she's overrated.
What?
I'm sorry, but there's plenty of other fish out in the sea that is Yu-Gi-Oh, and I think DMG has way too much fan art.
Okay.
Then again, I can't.
So you like to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Of course I do. What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Could you turn it up a smidge, like an uh-oh or something?
Oh, that's just the thing that I have, the soundboard.
Ah, okay.
What are you people?
There's actually a soundboard app on the App Store if you
Yeah, I would
want to download it.
I would use it, but
recommendation.
It's kind of I prefer this one because it's actually pretty fun to use.
Okay.
What up, biatch?
So, in my honest opinion, I think the concept of this is good on paper, but of Dark Magician Girl is good on paper. It's just there's one tiny problem.
What?
I haven't seen a single magical girl anime.
I have.
At all.
I have.
Then maybe you can give the lovely fans here who are watching this all two of them.
Sailor Moon is one example.
I'll make that 3. Mind giving the 3 people watching this a honest opinion on DMG? Since I'm not the magical girl expert.
Sailor Moon. I forgot the other one. Makoka. I forgot Makoto. That's another one.
Makota, a certain magical index. I'm guessing that's the name of it.
No, that Magical Index isn't really Magical Girl. I know that most people considered Scientific Railgun Magical Girl series, but at the same time, it wasn't. It was more of a gritty type of anime.
Like an Akira or a Bubblegum Crisis or a Ghost in the
Crisis, Bubblegum Crisis type of storyline.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing because a lot of the because if you watch a lot of the animes that I watched, some of them are pretty old. Some of them are just obscure.
But whatever the case, what's your opinion on DMG? Because that was the question I asked before we went off on Magical Girls.
DMG.
And no offense, people. Dark Magician Girl. That's the acronym for.
Dark Magician Girl. I haven't really been into Yu-Gi-Oh in a long time. It's been a long while for me to remember DMG, Dark Magician Girl, because Dark Magician. Let's see, because originally I liked the original Dark Magician.
Yeah.
But then again, they decided to make Dark Magician Girl as a parody.
And how do you think that worked?
It worked out pretty well for them because they kind of
sprung their own archetype, which appeared in Dark Side of Dimensions.
Yeah. And it was a bigger set. It was like another set that they did, and I forgot which set it was introduced into.
Hold on the beer. Since I am the go-to Yu-Gi-Oh! Authority, allow me to alleviate that problem. Let's see. Man, let me just. Let's see. The archetype in question appeared in the Dark Side of Dimensions movie pack.
Oh.
Alongside the cubic monsters.
Okay.
Which I kind of dig because. Also, if you have a favorite archetype, chat room, lay it down in the chat. I'd love to see what your favorite archetypes are.
Yeah, because a lot of them actually do. Let's see here. Let's see. She was more of a support. Okay, so this thing was.
She's more of a support role. If I want to get into an Overwatch analogy, real quick.
Yeah, because originally I used to. Okay, so it was introduced in Duel Monsters 3. The Tri-Holy God Advent in the game.
In the games, yeah.
Yeah, it was introduced in the games, and then they put it in the TV series around the 90s.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s.
And she appeared in. La-di-da, you're right.
Yeah, because around the last season of Yu-Gi-Oh.
More like Battle City, I'm guessing.
Battle City tournament. Oh, okay, that was the
yeah, when Strings was when Yugi and Arcana were throwing down Dark Magician to Dark Magician.
Okay, that sounds fair.
I just have a really good memory of this crap.
It's been a while for me because I haven't really played Yu-Gi-Oh in a long time. I know a friend that's into Yu-Gi-Oh, and you would love him. You would love to meet him.
Get him on or some.
I would get him.
Does he have a Google?
He's away from. He's a college buddy of mine, but we don't talk as much as we used to.
Okay then.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. I would ask him, but he's busy with a lot of things in his life, so I can't really bother him much.
I understand. I understand completely.
Yeah. So, let's see here. What do you? So you really think that would be the cute waifu? Now I'm gonna look up some fan art of Dark Magician Girl and see.
Just don't go on Rule 34, mate.
I will.
It hit her.
I will. Or better yet, I'll just find a cosplay of her.
Fair enough. And you can Leave a link for the chat to see said, and so they can make their judgment.
All right. Well, I'll give them the cosplay version of it because I know that they probably will. Let's see here.
They'll probably throw me to the wolves.
They probably will.
But they don't know that. Have they even heard of Scarface? And I'm not like talking about the Al Pacino classic.
I don't know.
I'm talking about like I'm talking about Al Capone, a gangster who. Look, here's a little history homework. Look up Prohibition Chicago.
Prohibition Chicago. No, I'm just going to go ahead and give you the link to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Children. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Girls. Cosplay.
Okay.
Dark Magician Girl. I'll give you guys... Let me go ahead and transition over here to the imagery of the Dark Magician Girls. Now, let's see. That's an adorable one. Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a little bit too revealing right there.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Okay, that is cute. I have to admit that is a really good outfit right here. That's really balanced in color for a model. Swimsuit version of Dark Magician Girl. It's okay.
You remember the bit I said about how DMG has fan art and cosplay out the wazoo?
Yeah.
You just proved my point.
Yeah, I just look it up on search engine. It's very easy. And they even got a fat version of her.
So the SJWs got to her too, huh?
Yep, they got to her too. But it's a fan art artist that did that. There's the anime version looking cute.
Okay.
There's even a figure of her too from the hobby shop.
Okay. Mind showing the chat that?
I already did.
Ah. That does look kind of cutesy, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I kind of, you probably would collect it, would you? Because it's from Hobby Links Japan.
Well, I don't know. I'll probably take that under consideration.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's let's see, what else is this one? That's a, yeah, because they're even selling the outfit for it too. Yep. Surprise, surprise! There, that's a pretty interesting. Let's see. Dark Magician Girl cosplay. Yeah, people are. Someone sent a message saying, "What is this?"
What is punch on it? Oh, hey, Magdad Shohari. All right. Sorry, I was sleeping. What is this? Oh, well, good sir. This is what happened. Looks up something cosplay-ish with DMG.
Yeah, and this is Johnny P's little thing that we're working on. But when did
something
I
of a?
I think you joined this by accident. I think you might have joined this by accident. I'm sorry that you got the call from this. This was just probably somebody pulling a practical joke on you.
A practical joke.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Looks like he left.
And he's gone.
Yep, he's gone. Let him go. Let him go.
All right, all right. Let's see. You guys may be familiar with now. guys who watched the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing, Art 5, which was done with a complete brain scrambler of an ending, you might be familiar with the Lunalight monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we already talked about Cat Dancer and Panther Dancer, so the laws of basic mathematics dictate that we have one Lunalight left. My MacBook doesn't have friggin' Skynet running on it. I'm trying not to, JT. And Shane, oh, there's something from Shane. Oh.
Yeah. So what are you thinking?
Oh. All right. I already did. Can't. All right. Okay. Ah, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I already did Leo Dancer. Ah.
Just figure out what you want to use. I'm just
there we go.
I'm just drinking something here.
Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. JT,
Yeah,
allow me to introduce you to Lunalight Cat Dancer.
Lunalight Cat Dancer.
Yep.
All right, hold on. We'll just do something here.
What's up?
Let me look up the Lunalight Cat Dancer here for you.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna check my email.
Alright, Lunalight Cat Dancer. Alright. More like a parody of Sailor Moon in a way. So it was introduced.
Well, it's the old thing. It was introduced.
It's like a Sailor Moon type of parody in a way. But it's like Tuxedo Mask.
Alright, it was introduced last year, actually. Shining Victories.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's more recent.
Okay. So explain to me about the show, that the premise of that new Yu-Gi-Oh show, because I haven't really got it.
Reigns?
Yeah.
Well, there's this world called Cyverse, okay? Mm-hmm. And basically, Playmaker is after the Knights of Hanoi who want to destroy Cyverse. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Soul is interested in AI, and it turns into an all-out war involving J-pop cosplayers, wrestler cosplayers, and the new type known as Cyverse, used by Playmaker.
I never really got into this series, so basically, this Yu-Gi-Oh series is basically trying to capture the cosplay slash idol market, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It's basically Yu-Gi-Oh meets Sword Art Online.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so basically it's like an online card game that they're fighting it out at.
Yeah. And one of Playmaker's favorite, one of my favorite Link monsters from Playmaker is Decode Talker. Mind looking up Decode Talker and showing a picture for all the Yu-Gi-Oh normies that are watching?
Yeah, I can do that. Let's see what you can do here about Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right.
All right, let me see.
All right, I'm gonna read off the. All right. Okay. Decode Talker. It's a Link 3 Cyverse monster whose link arrows are bottom left, top, and bottom right. Kind of like a triangle. Anyway, its effect is it needs two or more effect monsters, and it gains 500 attack points for each monster it points to. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you control, you contribute one monster this card points to. Negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. And it debuted earlier this year, March 25th.
V-Rans. So Yu-Gi-Oh! V-Rans. So it's a new game.
Yeah, it's the newest anime. It's on its 20th episode.
Okay.
And the latest one, Unyielding Justice, has a clash between Firewall Dragon and a new monster called Triangle Acute Cerberus or something.
Okay.
I probably got the first part of that name wrong, but no biggie.
All right. So they got a new field for Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. Let's see.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And Zodiac's just got, and if you remember the last week's Open House podcast, asked, or was it the one from 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
I read that the Zodiacs got neutered thanks to the banning of Daigusto Emerald.
So it's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's called, okay, B-Rains or something like that.
Yeah.
Brands.
Oh, I'm hosting a show right now. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is interesting.
Yeah, it is pretty interesting, ain't it?
Yeah.
And the starter deck that
Decode
Talker.
Let me see. Look at the band. Oh, so they do have an interesting. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! June 2017 emergency ban list. Wow.
Mind linking that to me?
Let me look at it. Hold on. Some video.
Hey YouTube, what is up?
Sorry, I can't show that one.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, because I know it's gonna be probably pretty. It's a video. It's like 2 minutes. Hold on, let me give you the. It's from June 2017. The ban list that they plan to do.
All right, the starter deck that Decode Talker debuts in contains these cards. It's 43 cards in all. They are Bitron, Draconet, Ram Clouder, Link Slayer, Galaxy Serpent, Mystery Shell Dragon, Beast King Barbaros, Cyber Dragon, Photon Thrasher, Exerion Universe, Evil Swarm Mandragora, Marauding Captain, Sangon, Curry Bandit, Marshmallow, Card D, Rico, Lightsworn Hunter, Battle Fader, Swift Scarecrow, Effect Veiler, Monster Reincarnation, Dark Hole, Mystical Space Typhoon, Book of Moon, Forbidden Lance, United We Stand, Pot of Duality, Terraforming, Jar of Avarice, Hall of the Haunted, Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, Ring of Destruction, Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Fiendish Chain, Dark Bribe, Decode Talker, Honeybot, and Link Spider.
Okay. That's it?
That's it. And Cyber's Link, the structure deck. Oop, wrong one. Oh, never mind. Has Digitron, Dotscaper, Clarinet, Bat-Blinker, Balancer Lord, Rom Claudia, Boot Stagger Guard, Dual Assembleworm, Dragodia, Summoner Monk, White Dragon Wyver Buster, Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, Card Trooper, Debris Dragon, Mathematician, Crane Queen, Morphing Jar, Magician of Faith, Treeborn Frog, Jester Confit, Glow Up Bulb, Kinkabao, Signet Backdoor, Soul Charge, Shuffle Reborn, DDR, Different Dimension Reincarnation, not Dance Dance Revolution, Gold Sarcophagus, Mind Control, Cosmic Cyclone, Moon Mirror Shield, Where Art Thou, Encoded Alive, Miracle's Wake, Powerful Rebirth, Premature Return, Swamp Mirror.
Continue.
Quantum Cat.
Can't pronounce it.
Jeez. Okay. Quantum Cat, Storming Mirror Force, Dimensional Barrier, Solemn Strike, Encode Talker, Tri-Gate Wizard, and Binary Sorceress. Alright. Yeah, it's really quiet around here.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Let's try and get some people here.
I don't know if anybody wants to come in. Most of them are probably too shy to admit that they can't come in. I did put out a... Excuse me. I did put out a...
You good, man?
Yeah,
Don't go coughing up a lung on me.
Yeah, I just drank some wrong pipe. Excuse me. Anyways, the only thing I'm going to tell you is that I did put out the link and everything. I just hope some people would come in, but there's no guarantee that they'll show up. I understand that some of them, you know, either want to come in, but be ready. If anybody wants to come, you just have to talk and just say, hey, this is just a podcast. And some people just come in, they don't understand what's going on. Some people either just don't really care.
Okay.
What it is. It's understandable that they're like, hey, what's going on here? Like, it's just a live stream. We decided to put up a live stream so that we can have people to come in and chat. That's basically what it is. And it's like, some people, you know, they just go like, oh, okay. And there's like some kids that are like, you'd be surprised. I encountered like 13-year-old kids that didn't know what I was doing. They basically just assumed that, oh yeah, this is just something else. Like heck, I had one kid that was like didn't know about the mocking. He just assumed that it was a book that I was reading, To Kill a Mockingbird, and it was just weird though. Go ahead and do your thing, man.
Okay. Just So oh right. Let's get back to the matter at hand here.
Alright.
Here's another card waifu that's gotten her fair share of fan art and cosplayers. Harpulating.
Okay. Sorry. Had to do that. Oh, hold on. Let me do something here.
Okay.
Let me I'm going to try to get people to come in. It's not like I can get anybody to come in here because they don't understand what this show is about. It's just some random podcast that some people decided to do.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad.
The untrained.
Dude. Don't feel bad. It's your first time.
I'm not feeling bad, man. I'm not feeling bad, man. It's just to the untrained normie eye. It's just a couple of people talking about waifus and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
They haven't appreciated the art yet. All right,
Yeah.
shot you the link.
Yeah, I just shot out the link anyways. So you basically are trying to make a really different show for yourself, right?
Yeah. I mean, what drives my gears? And
Yeah,
it's
if
fun
you
and all,
have
but
a Google account, go ahead and come in if you want to chat with Johnny here, because he probably needs someone to talk to. So
yeah,
so don't feel bad.
forever alone.
Don't be shy. Don't feel bad about it.
This clip.
He
This
won't.
clip
He
from
won't kill
Stick
you.
Figures.
He won't kill you. That's for sure.
This clip sums me up in a nutshell.
Yeah. Yeah. There's gonna be
Assuming
some,
I can find it.
as soon as we can find what you're looking for here.
So just look up the Forever Alone face.
Yeah. I would do the Forever Alone face, but I don't think I can find that one.
Oh, hang on. Story of my life.
Yep. Yep, that's true. Yep, this is what's gonna happen. So, what are you planning to do here?
Right, Harpy Lady. Man,
Harpy
I need
Lady.
to get my head in the game.
You got to get your head in the game, man.
Yeah, her.
You got to really do that. That's what you have to do.
Yeah, I gotta get my priorities in order.
Yeah, don't worry.
All
about it.
right.
Just
So-
remember, this is a podcast. You're the star of the show.
I'm the
here.
humble host, I know.
Yeah, and I'm only just hosting this from my channel. So go ahead and do your thing.
Alright, so let's see. Now then, her stats are nothing to write home about. Yeah, but, yeah. So, thoughts on Harpy Lady?
I don't know.
Go on.
I don't know. I remembered Harpy Lady around the time of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I guess some people do tend to find this funny.
She appeared pretty much in the 3rd episode. kind of after Weevil and Yugi's duel.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, what do you think of her as a waifu? Because as a monster, her stats are nothing to write home about. I mean, sure, if you have elegant egotist,
Yeah.
you're pretty much golden, but... Oh, and thanks for putting up the link for any of you guys who wants to join me in my Rough Riding podcast plot.
Yep. Don't worry about it, dude. Just go ahead and continue on and keep talking about what you want to say.
Anyway, I just want your opinion on Harpy Lady, that's all.
Harpy Lady, it's been a long time since I remember Harpy Lady, because it's like most people who played Harpy Lady, it's sort of, you know, I never used her in the game. She wasn't very much a popular character in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So most people preferred the other, you know, female characters that are basically waifus material. And it's like, I don't know what to say about her, because she was mostly, you know, she was in the show, but at the same time, I forgot which character used her the most.
My Valentine.
My Valentine? Ah.
See, this is why I'm around, because I'm pretty much the go-to Yu-Gi-Oh! Authority here.
Ah. So you're the Yu-Gi-Oh! Authority on Yu-Gi-Oh! And you're also the internet sheriff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, Anizark Pendulum, man.
Yep. It's not bad though. So you're planning to, what are you planning to do with your Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
I don't know. Mom says I have way too many of them, but as the old saying goes, you can't have too much of one thing.
Yeah, too bad. You could probably. I'm pretty sure you can collect them pretty well.
Yeah. No, I remember the one time I was opening an Extreme Victory booster box, and no joke, I got an ultra rare. There was this one time I opened a Phantom Darkness booster box, and I got the secret rare Rainbow Neos.
Ah.
You know, the fusion of Neos and Rainbow Dragon, or Rainbow Dark Dragon, depending on who you ask.
Yeah.
So let's see. In other news, Antifa are still edgy fedora-tipping LARPers that nobody gives a rat's nuts about. Only this time, our man Trump classified them as a terrorist organization.
Which they are.
Which I think is good.
Yeah, because they, according to reports, it turns out they are anti-capitalist, and they pretty much
anti-freedom, anti-America.
Yeah, anti-free speech, but it turns out they're also communist. That they're trying to, because according to some sources,
they're trying to. Go ahead.
According to some sources, they posted on Facebook that they want to take down America. That they want to. Yeah, there were some people that they post on Facebook bragging about that they want to take down capitalism in American, like mostly all the white dudes. It's like no joke. They even believe that Hell's Angels are a Nazi organization. No joke.
Just say that to a legit Hell's Angel covered in enough ink to make a Marine cry.
Yeah, because
I dare you, you communist LARPing terrorists.
That's what
You're gonna get a knuckle set.
They think that Hell's Angels are a bunch of racist, Nazis. Like it was no joke. According to the recordings that they did, one of them admitted that they were racist. One of them admitted that they were basically covering up, lies about attacking people. Basically they say that all the attacks on people were all false, but it turns out they were all true. Like they tried to attack people left and right, like anybody on the street.
Sit tight, my deputy. I need to get Old Faithful.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's some crazy ass shit right there.
What's a good sheriff without his revolver?
So you're gonna shoot somebody with it?
Hey, gotta be devoted to the role.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna go ahead and you got your transgender ray gun?
There's only two genders, my soundboard deputy.
Okay.
You either have a giant meat rocket or a Slash.
Okay.
And anyone who thinks otherwise...
Headshot. Bullseye. Headshot. Bullseye.
Hey. A good sheriff needs a good pair of revolvers. Sit tight and keep him busy.
Oh!
Gay!
All right. All right. So, all right. Back to the. Now what do I think of Harpy Lady? Well, the wings kind of. Well, I don't know what to think because bestiality, and I remember the last time that worked in fiction. Sonic 06, anyone?
Okay.
What's the soundbite whenever somebody mentions Sonic 06?
Let's see here. Sonic 06?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sonic 06. Find one that represents the amount of fail that game produced.
Well, let me see. Hold on. There. That's the one.
I was expecting maybe the Price is Right fail horn.
I would, but I don't have that one. There you go. There you go.
Thank you. Now then. But what I do know is that her retrained counterpart, Harpy Lady 1, she's not too bad in terms of both waifu and monster material. I mean, wind monsters gain an additional 500 attack and defense, due to her smoking hot bod. But speaking of, I'm going to need to show you this. Open the beer.
I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan.
Found it.
Okay.
You have failed me
All
for
right,
the last
got you the link.
time.
Mind showing the chat what I'm talking about here?
Mm-hmm. A little bit. What did you find?
Oh, okay, here's her effect. All wind monsters gain 300 attack, so I was wrong.
Okay.
It was actually Bladefly that did that.
Okay.
How I forgot about that, I don't
You
know.
have failed me for the last time.
What's so funny?
I don't know. I'm finding these really cool sound bits of Dark Vader.
He
All
will
right.
join us or die, Master.
We are 48 minutes in, and still no one wants to join the sheriff.
I know. They don't want to join the sheriff, man. I'm sorry. It was a good try, though.
Oh well. Guess it's just us two.
Well,
This cold.
so
cold
what do you
world.
think of the situations that are going on around the world?
It's funny you bring that up because you remember Hurricane Maria, the Category 5 that ripped through Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe someone should do Yasli, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt you are, considering how criminally underrated we both are.
Mm-hmm.
Get started on another charity stream for that ASAP.
Yeah, we should do that. I know that there are some people that are trying to do that. I know Ricky Martin's been doing that. I know that actually there's actually two things that happened. Mexico got into an earthquake too.
God damn.
Yeah.
And all these crazy religious tightwads were thinking the world was going to end last weekend.
Yeah.
And guess what? We're still here.
Yeah, we're still alive. It's just people got hurt, and luckily only a few people died. All because like the situation kind of does that too. And luckily, certain Mexico is okay. Puerto Rico is okay, but but they're without power, and it's kind of sad looking at the situation.
We can't beat Mexico at the border or in trade.
So what's next?
The Mexican government.
Yeah, and they're trying their best. I know that the Mexican government's trying their best. I know that Selma Hayek is trying to raise money for the earthquake victims. And I know that Ricky Martin and others are trying to raise money.
That's the Rickroll guy, right?
Ricky
That's
Martin?
the Rickroll dude, right?
No.
Yeah.
He's the one that does Living La Vida Loca.
Ah.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Ricky
Ricky Martin's the one that made the song "Living La Vida Loca," and he's from Puerto Rico, by the way.
Ah.
He was also in a group called Menudo back in the '80s, which wasn't really a big group, you know, in the U.S., but they were big in South America, and of course Europe too. They were big there too.
Still waiting on someone to join us, FYI.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Oh well.
It's not a big deal. You just keep talking, and you'll eventually get someone to pop up that might.
And in other riveting news, Hugh Hefner died at age 91.
Yeah, he was getting old, and plus he was smoking a lot of that on that pipe lately.
Yeah.
And plus he was. I heard he was a good person. It's just a shame that people, you know, hate. It's just, I can understand a lot of women hate him so much for what he does, but he actually helped a lot of women out to get their career started. Like some of them are actually doctors. He actually helped Marilyn Monroe's career happen. Because according to her, she did that for money. And Hugh Hefner never, you know, and in her defense, she did that for money. She had to, and then, of course, a lot of people noticed her and noticed her beauty and everything, and they were surprised by her. And thus, she got asked for a lot of movies to do a lot of roles. And she managed to get, even though she wasn't like the best, you know, actress, she started to learn and she started to improve herself. She started to get better at it. Mm-hmm. And that was that's historically interesting because she got into politics and everything. And there's a lot of things that people don't know, but they do know about her. And it's kind of surprising that Hugh Hefner helped a lot of women out, even if they didn't do so well afterwards. Like, I know that some of them resorted into pornography, some of them resorted into something else. You know, but he did try to help some women get their careers started. Some of them became doctors, some of them became, you know, photographers. Others became, you know, he actually helped women get jobs. And even if he is a horrible asshole as you claim he is, he did a lot of good. Even though, sure, he pissed off a lot of people over the nudity stuff in his magazines, but they were all pinups back then.
You know what I call those people?
What?
What hurt little snowflake?
Well, Anita kind of talked about him. Did a tweet about him. It was kind of sad.
Well, I refuse to associate that garbage human with anything good.
Well, yeah, well, she did say something negative about that person.
That's why I said that.
Yep.
But we can't talk about Harpy Lady 1 without mentioning 2 and 3, so let's get right back to it, shall we?
Yep. A lot of people...
Now here's Harpy Lady 2. And her effect. Negate the effect of flip effect monsters this card destroys by battle.
Alright.
Now then. This chickie here, is she a hit or a miss with you, my smooth, suave soundboard deputy? That's okay. It's okay. Take your time. No rush.
Yeah. It seems, according to, I'm looking at this little thing, YouTube demonetizes everyone and forces them to rely on Patreon. Then fuck with the site so hard to do with.
This calls for the sheriff's old faithful.
Yeah. I would do this. I don't have the gun sound effect. I'm sorry about that.
Try looking up one on the internet.
Well, I might look it up. Hold on. How about Duke Nukem?
All right.
Duke Nukem. Let me see. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sound effects. Oh, bless you.
Sorry, guys. The sheriff has a bit of a hay fever. Probably the changing seasons.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ready when you are.
What the fuck?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so, oh, cool. Someone got Gundam Versus. That's nice.
Gundam Versus?
Yeah, it's a PlayStation 4 game.
Okay. And in other gaming news, did you see Raiden's Super in Injustice 2?
Mm-hmm. I have not heard about it yet. Go ahead and explain that one.
Now, Raiden strikes the opponent, uses his electric flying mixed with a thunder shot, and then sicks the Mortal Kombat dragon on the unlucky normie on the business end.
Ah.
In fact, why don't we show a clip of that right now?
I would, but that wouldn't work.
And why are we still on Luna Light Can't Dancer?
I don't know. I guess the transition's kind of weird. Hold on.
Are you secretly a cat person?
No.
Fair enough. I'm more of a dog person myself. So why is it called the Internet Sheriff Podcast anyway?
Because, I guess I thought it would be a cool name for you.
Is it because of that one thing where I told them that I won't be tolerating any crap about waifus?
Yeah.
Or was it because of my appropriate avatar pick?
Yeah, that too.
Alright then.
Yeah, you just became the Internet Sheriff, so I decided to give you that as a good idea.
Why don't you spread that idea over to Nurgle in case I come back to the SOC?
I don't think they will bring you back in because the people are still upset.
Reason.
Well,
reasons.
I'll be honest.
I know.
I'll give you the reasons because there's been some threats by audience members. Some of them say that they would rather, they would dox you or something like that. That's what happened.
Oh, not cool.
Yeah, and they threatened Nurgle.
Yeah, that explains it, I guess.
Yeah, so you can't really blame him for that. It's just there was that incident. It's like they kind of got be honest with you, they got annoyed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just being honest with you.
I know you are. Oh well. Let's talk about Harpy Lady 3 to get my mind off of that.
Alright.
Okay. Her effect is... here we go. An opponent's monster that battles this card cannot declare an attack during your opponent's next 2 turns.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And I don't know about you, but I'm kind of a sucker for that blue hair. Here's a link. So Saudi Arabia has finally allowed women to drive cars.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a while because they got to get to point A to point B somehow.
But come on, guys. It's not the Dark Ages anymore. It's 20... Say it with me. It's 2017.
Yeah, because... And yet...
It's current...
People bitch about America, but at least women are able to drive.
Get that WTF boom thing ready. Yeah. Somebody's about to get popped.
There you go. Yeah, because
good old Sheriff Volver. What would I do without you?
Yep.
Now that disgusting garbage-filled normie cuck is out of the picture, let's say we look for. You good?
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto Special Edition Hollywood.
That's actually a thing?
No, that's just some people doing memes.
Ah.
Yeah, like they like to create images of stuff, like no joke.
Right. Ugh. Friggin' Miley Cyrus. Is that woman still in the goddamn limelight?
Yeah, but she's doing her own thing now. You know, you have to realize she's a pop star now.
Yeah. This one's for you, Miley. Yep. Miley Cyrus. From me to you.
Call him.
Call me the internet sheriff, Beeper. Because guess what? It's high noon.
Yep, and he's got problems.
Denied.
Where's that boom thing?
Alright, I'll give you the boom thing.
Alright, I like it.
There you go.
Ah, too early. Let's try this again. 3, 2, 1, now!
Too late. There you go.
No big deal. Alright, checking my DeviantArt. Oh, BT Dubs. Anyone's got a request for Horror Brawl, be it horror, dual monster, or what have you, feel free to put it in the chat. Just no repeats and no kid-friendly characters. Last thing I need is a goddamn PR nightmare. God, I hate those. Alright.
Alright.
Apparently my neutralist friend, 389898, right, bless his heart, says, Trump says standing and locking arms was okay. Good thing they were doing what Trump wanted to do, and Walker pretty much said they don't need the fans that decided to boycott. The fake news is once again not giving you the whole story again. By the media's context, that brainwashing that there is institutionalized racism, which is not, is causing all sorts of diversions among people. It's a typical Saul Alinsky tactic to fire people up, whether the media knows it or not, because it's causing hatred and divide. News media, please stop fanning the flames and knocking Trump on every single occasion. Saul Alinsky had evil ideas. End quote.
Finish him!
And news media, I got a special one just for you. Ready when you are, partner.
There we go.
Perfect. But then again, it could be worse. I could have broken out the Alpha Trooper or the Raider on those sorry fake news chumps.
Yeah, right.
Righto.
Right.
Now then, let's talk about the queen of their kind. Oh, jeez. Ah, there we are. Okay. Here's a link. Here's a link.
Yeah, I'm linking it right now.
Ah, here we go. Here we go.
Yep.
Right. Here's what lovely bird ladies have in common.
It doesn't exist, folks.
They all can be treated as harpy lady, except for this sexy green-haired broad.
Thank you very much. That's really
But her
nice. Thank
effect
you.
is you can discard this card from the graveyard.
Then there's something wrong with you. You're certainly
Ow.
not very good.
Crud. I forget. Oh,
You're not a
crud.
nice person.
You can discard one card, add one Harpy's hunting ground. from
You're
your
not a
deck to
nice
your hand.
person.
This card becomes Harpy Lady whether it's on the field or in the graveyard.
I fully understand. I don't think it's going to happen. What I say is what I say.
Okay.
Alright, so what's up? So what do you think of the queen of their kind?
And it only makes common sense.
It does. In some way it does. I am going to try to tell you one thing. It does seem kind of reasonable.
Kind of reasonable for what?
What you're saying.
That she's the queen of her kind?
Yep.
But I'm talking like about looks, effect, and stats. Mind if we get a transition to the card stuff so that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Normies watching this know what we're talking about?
I don't know if I can, but we can try.
I know. And remember, if you want to join me, the link is in the description.
Yeah.
So why do I get the niggling feeling no one is going to join me?
Don't feel bad, man. Just try your best. Just keep talking.
I know. Might as well break this out again.
Yeah, we're trying our best, man. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Have fun with it.
I know. But
so, what do you think of what's going down? Because tonight, Marvel and Humans is starting up. Tonight.
why do I get the niggling feeling they're just going to do it for the social justice points?
Not really. It's basically people are saying it's a really bad show.
I've played through Marvel Infinite Story Mode, and it's better than that.
Fair enough.
And Marvel Infinite had some pretty meh moments, but all in all, the story mode was pretty good, with David Kaye as Jeddah really coming into his own as a voice actor. Speaking of that stupid voice acting strike, it's finally over.
They finally came to an agreement on something. Yeah, I haven't really followed that much about it, other than the fact that I understand that the voice actors demanded a lot of things. They wanted royalties. They wanted a lot of other things.
Shut up!
But whatever the case,
Headshot.
Falcon
I think
punch!
Harley Quinn as a monster waifu is hit or miss.
I don't know. There's a ton of them out there that you probably never seen before. Like Matsune girls.
Monster girls?
Yeah.
Is that even a genre?
Yeah. And it's an anime.
Oh, I remember. I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. It's a pretty weird show.
But again,
This is the song, la 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 la, Elmo's song. Shut the fuck up!
Yep.
alright. Okay.
What the fuck?
As you might have seen on your feed, I've recently gotten back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
You know, with the I'm going back to what grinds my gears, but I'm also doing a new thing called Johnny Super Reacts, which is exactly as the name implies. I react to super moves and see what I think of them on a scale of to that is seriously wicked. All right, and if you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, feel free to. I only have like close to 30 subs, so no pressure. Not exactly. I'm trying out a new format where I film with my iPhone and my iTouch, and yeah. And here's another field searcher, the Neospace.
You can get a microphone. You can get you can get one of those little You can get like one of those little USB cameras that are plugged into the computer. You just set them up and you just put it on there. Like there's so many things you could do.
Okay. All right. Here's the this next card waifu is, pardon the pun, out of this world.
Okay.
Get it? Because she's an alien.
Yeah.
I give you Neospace Pathfinder. And still no one wants to talk to the sheriff.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
Yeah, it happens, man. Don't feel bad.
You better cut it out right now or I'll pound you.
Yeah. Trying out some of the newer, trying the soundboard.
Don't you have a life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying out the soundboard.
We still need to come up with a catchy theme tune.
I would put on a theme, but unfortunately there's no themes that we could use. We kind of... this is pretty much an under-budget show.
Fair enough.
Kapooyah!
Yeah. But what do you think of Neospace Pathfinder?
I never heard of her.
She debuted in Tactical Evolution, so it was
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Almost over a decade ago.
Mm-hmm. So
and her effect is you can discard this card.
So you would
fuck her right in the pussy.
So I would what?
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Would you collect her?
Oh. Well, first
fuck her right in the pussy.
Her effect, so you can get a good sense. You can discard this card. You can discard this card to the graveyard to add 1 Neo space from your deck to your graveyard. To
fuck
your
her right
hand.
in the pussy.
So you would put her in the graveyard
to add a field spell from deck or
fuck her right in the
hand.
pussy.
Mm-hmm.
I would, but then again, there's her 1800 attack point attack stat, which is pretty passable.
Fuck her right in the
if you
pussy.
ask me.
Okay. So you would just go ahead and
fuck her right in the pussy.
So she's kind of a jack of all trades, master of none kind of deal.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
okay, go ahead and do that.
All right, so wonder what's up in the world. So you remember Onision, right?
Yeah, I heard what happened to him.
You know the TurboTax thing?
Yeah, he's suing TurboTax. Yeah, he blames TurboTax for fucking up his taxes. And the funny thing is he tries to claim everything as a business. Including his wife, including his ex-wife, including the house he lives in, is a business. Like, he seriously is out of his damn mind. Go ahead and talk about it.
So, for those living under a rock or who haven't seen last night's stream of corruption, our old buddy Onision thought it would be a great idea to sue TurboTax over getting his taxes wrong.
Mm-hmm. He fucked up big time.
So here's what I think of Onision. Greg, in the immortal words of Scarface in the Al Capone classic,
Falcon
say hello to my little friend.
All right, that's what he's gonna do. That's what he's gonna do. But he's really what he's gonna do is this. That's what he's gonna do.
He's gonna do what exactly?
Well,
China.
that's what he's gonna do.
All he is just one big cuck. When the sheriff calls you a cuck, you know you have to reevaluate your life choices.
Well, you gotta realize something. This guy has a history of doing a lot of shady stuff on the internet. Like, he made fun of a girl that had emotional problems, and her name was Lady Monster Bunny. If you don't remember who she is, it's Lita Monster Bunny. Which she had a breakdown on the internet because of some problems, and she became really famous until she just started to crack. And I kind of felt bad that he made fun of her by deliberately backstabbing her. So what are your thoughts on Onision?
I'm about to roast this onion. Listen up, you Marilyn Manson Onision, you look like the result of a fusion dance between Justin Bieber and Marilyn Manson.
Finish him!
Yeah, you need to do it more like this. Listen, you Marilyn Manson reject wannabe. For years you've been trying to, be funny and shit. Let me tell you something. It's not funny enough. You couldn't all you do is just go ahead and make fun of people and do all your shit. But guess what? You fucked up. You messed up. And yet you want to deny everything that you messed up big time. For once, take your own problems. Allow you're learning your own lesson. No matter how good you are, no matter how you think you're so perfect, in life, not everyone's perfect. So move on. That's all I gotta say.
I still think he looks like Justin Bieber and Marilyn Manson doing the fusion dance.
That's a good one.
Feel free to steal that one for the stream of corruption next week.
I would, but
I won't mind.
yeah.
Fuck you!
Alright, let's go ahead and do it.
Gotcha, bitch!
Let's go ahead and move on.
Alright. So what's your next topic of ideas that you want to talk about?
Well, you remember earlier when I mentioned the take a knee?
Yeah.
Well, our old buddy Roger Goodell, he went into panic mode today after seeing what his protesting players have created.
Yeah. Yeah. They right now they're gonna be they used to play football until football hit them in the knee.
Wait.
Yeah, because
actually, it should have went like this.
Yeah.
I used to commission football, but then I took a Trump to the knee.
Well, right now they're doing the whole kneel before Trump thing.
No, it's not kneel before Trump. It's kneel before Zod.
Yeah, kneel before
That was
Assad,
my
but
best
the backwards thing is kneel before Trump. Because right now they're just the joke of Superman. It's like they basically are doing that because they don't realize they are.
All right. Let's see. After a major backlash over the government tests, the garbage human team tells patriotic fans, "Stay home."
Well, people are already canceling their tickets, canceling even buying jerseys to burn them. No joke. They're actually doing that.
Good.
Yeah, they should never done that though, because it's a waste of money. If they want to do that, they would actually just burn their actual jerseys of the team.
And
it's like you don't spend your money on the NFL. Already, the sad part is, the NFL had a history of a lot of crazy stuff. Like, they basically blame Janet. You remember that incident with Janet Jackson?
Can't say I have.
It's the one where, at the time, I used to remember one of the Super Bowls, there was a wardrobe malfunction, which some people said it wasn't a wardrobe, which exposed her titty. And a lot of parents were upset about the exposed titty on TV, thus got upset with Janet Jackson over it, because Justin Timberlake accidentally ripped off the thing by accident, or it was intentional. A lot of people suspected people were getting upset over that titty that was exposed by Janet Jackson. I looked at that video and I remembered in my head Nah. This was all a freaking joke.
Moral busybodies don't know how to take jokes.
Well, a lot of people kind of got upset, and they had to fine. The funny thing is, the FCC had to fine the NFL over that whole incident back when the Super Bowl happened, because Janet Jackson accidentally exposed her titty on TV, and everyone was so upset with her showing her titty on TV.
While we're on the subject, I got another waifu. This one's from a well-known archetype that debuted in GX and had a lot of support ever since. Creating its own little sub-archetype in the evil heroes. Have you ever heard of the elemental hero monsters?
No.
Basically, they're based off of American comic books. And they're if you're a comic book fanatic, you're definitely gonna dig this one.
Okay.
I give you probably the most fired up elemental hero on this massive archetype. No, I don't want Blade Edge. Ay.
What happened?
But what we do want, but this archetype has a few that as a hero that we have our undivided attention on. Elemental hero Burstinatrix. Well, while this thing is loading, fed up Steven Seagal just declared war on the NFL.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And people who are fans of Razor Fists, like myself, we need to get Razor on one of these days.
I can't get him on. He's more busy with his own life than anything. You know, I'm not very famous enough, as you could tell. I just started out, you know, years back. I'm not I'm not really big or established. I just do this for fun. That's the only thing I do.
I know.
Yeah.
But
it seems
he knows. Well, no, if he were on, he'd know him from Hard to Kill and what was that one? Out for Justice. Yeah.
It seems that someone did something here. It's kind of funny.
Aren't showing the fans?
No, I'm looking at something right here from Razor Fist. He kind of tweeted this out. Someone sent him a message about this. This is funny. About Dean Takahashi. You know the Cuphead controversy? It seems someone either made a fake account of Dean Takahashi and basically gave a positive review about the game. Yeah, it's like, according to this, they say there was a game-breaking bug that made me unable to get past the second jump on the tutorials, so I refunded the game, and I have 18 years of experience. I think this is a Photoshop, but it's funny.
I call those people useful idiots. Well, Burstinatrix's stats are lackluster at best.
So you call them
the chickie is a real sight for sore eyes. Just be careful. She is her pyrokinetic.
Yeah, it looks like you got disconnected here. Hold on. Looks like Johnny got disconnected from the game from the situation.
I just probably jinxed it, didn't.
Yeah, you kind of got. It's an internet error.
All right. Let's see if I can screen share again.
Okay.
Not great. Now everything's going freaking wrong. Nope, I
Don't
can't.
feel bad. Oh, cool. Nintendo. Oh, so they finally released the Nintendo the Classic Edition system thing.
Hey, JT, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just looking at some news here. Seems that they it seems they released the Nintendo
Sweet fancy.
the little classic Nintendo edition of Super Nintendo. You know, the little box that they're going to bring out NES games on. And it looks like wow, that's interesting. Looks like 9volt got suspended. Actually, he deleted his account. Shit, this is crazy. Oh, wow, that's cool. So it comes with Star Fox, too. And they're selling that for freaking 100 and... No way. That's weird. Hello? 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 Everything okay, Johnny? 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 Never mind. Looks like Johnny rage quit here. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna end the show. Anyways, if you'd like to join Johnny on his Discord server that he created, go ahead and it's linked down below in the description. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the show as it is. Looks like Johnny is offline. I don't know if he's here or not, but I'm gonna give him a few I'm gonna give him like a minute or two and see if he can come back in. Hopefully his connection isn't that bad, but things are probably not going to be that good. So anyways, guys, I gotta go. Thank you for watching this first episode of Johnny P Internet Sheriff Show. It's not like the best show on this channel. It's just something that I was trying to help out Johnny P in his issue of communicating with people. So I hopefully people would understand what's going on. So I gotta go. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. All right.